Hello there. Does eating sugar really cause diabetes? What is the cause of diabetes? What is diabetes? Welcome to your Health Today with Dr. Yide, where I talk about your health and wellness. I am Dr. Olaide Jinodo. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, I know you're missing out. Why don't you subscribe right now and hit that notification bell so you get notifications every time I post new videos? Now, straight to the chase. The simple answer to that question is no. Eating sweet or sugary things will not cause diabetes outrightly. Primarily, diabetes is a genetic thing. Number two, there's a strong association with obesity. Now, eating sugar cannot immediately or directly cause diabetes, but it can eventually lead to it if you're already overweight. Now, how do I mean? How do you become overweight? You eat more than your body actually needs. There's this hypothesis called thrift hypothesis. Your body starts to save up for the rainy day, the day where there will be no food, God forbid, and starts to store fat under your skin, under your breast, buttocks, belly, cheeks. And in doing this too, insulin, that hormone that is released, that tries to regulate your blood sugar. In a person who is in diabetic, when insulin is released, insulin does the right thing, regulates your blood sugar, sends sugar to the right place, because sugar is actually an energy source. You need it to provide energy, ATP, adenosine triphosphate, because that's what your body needs. For me to move my hand, I need ATP, I need energy. For me to open my eyes, for my heart to beat, for my muscles to contract, for me to make normal regular body actions, you need sugar. So for those who are telling you that you don't need to eat sugar, cut down on your sugar, that might not be accurate, all right, because you still need sugar, but you need everything in moderation. Now, keep in mind there are two major kinds of diabetes: the type 1 diabetes and the type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is when you have total insulin dependency, meaning this person cannot do without an insulin injection every day. The body's capacity to release insulin is gone. So you need exogenous, I mean outside source insulin through that injection for you to perform your regular daily activities. Now, the problem with type 1 diabetes is that this kind of person cannot take tablets. They must take injection every day. There's no bargaining. Whether you eat sugary things or not, the body has lost its capacity to control the blood sugar level. But in type 2 diabetes, we have relative insulin deficiency, meaning there's either little insulin produced or there's some form of resistance to insulin. Now, resistance to insulin is very common in obese people. The insulin hormone is a builder, it builds. And if you're a person who keeps eating without discretion, you keep eating, whether it's sugar, whether it's fat, but you keep eating, you've eaten beyond your body's daily needs. Your body starts to store up a lot of fat, like I've mentioned earlier. The downside is because of this build up, your body becomes resistant to insulin. So the insulin is pretty useless. There's a lot of insulin in your body, but your body is just not responding to insulin. Your body has gone on strike, so to speak. Now, type 2 diabetes can come in. So invariably, eating of sugar will not cause diabetes in you if you are a very active person and if you eat it in moderation. Another topic I would like to talk about is I've seen a lot of people say this, that I don't take sugar, I just take alcohol instead. That is really sad because that's pure ignorance. What is alcohol? Alcohol is fermented sugar, so to speak. So you've actually broken down sugar to alcohol. So consuming alcohol doesn't reduce the capacity to have diabetes. In fact, alcohol is digested sugar, as it were. When you take a lot of alcohol, you can become obese by taking so much alcohol. Don't forget what I said earlier. Obesity can predispose a person to diabetes, type 2 diabetes. It could get you into the pre-diabetic state, then from there you jump into diabetes type 2, full blown. So what's our take home here today? Our take home here today is that you can eat sugar, but make sure you eat it in moderation. Be very active. Reduce the possibility of getting obese. If you're obese, you start to eat the gym. Another person asked me this question. I come from a family of very fat people, and we almost usually have diabetes. Is there any point, since I know my mother has diabetes, my father has diabetes, everybody in the family has diabetes, is there a way out for me? Of course, there's a way out for you. For every disease, there is an environmental and genetic factor. You can knock out the environmental factor. If the environmental factor is kept in check, you really can't control the genetic factor, but you can control the environmental factor. If you've noticed that you come from a family where it's so easy to gain weight, you need to be very conscious and careful about how you gain weight. You lose weight, you should be the kind of person that hits the gym every now and then, that does portion control. You watch what you eat. Most of us eat beyond what our body really needs. Stop torturing your body and kick diabetes out of your life. If you just love this video, I would have you like, post your comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So we'll meet again, same place, same time next week. Don't forget, health is wealth. Bye.